Hello, so today I'm with the lovely Kim from Hulse Consulting. Hi there, Kim.
Hi, Sarah.
Lovely to see you. So can you tell us all about Hulse Consulting and what you do?
Yep, so I help small businesses grow. So the main thing I do is work on projects. So if a business is launching a new product to existing customers, or maybe taking something they already do to a new base of customers, then I can help them deliver that project and grow. I also help retailers with their customer journey, their product selections, and their supplier negotiations. Yeah, my primary customer would be retailers,
Okay.
but I find that retailers spend such a lot of time understanding customers that translates really well to small businesses, and putting the same analytics and process of understanding customers to small businesses really helps them think about their customer offer and develop how they talk about that. So although my background is retail, I find what I do translates really well to non-retail.
From my own perspective, when we have a passion and we start a business, we sometimes are so focused on that we don't forget our customers, but we forget how to talk to them perhaps. And so having your expertise is crucial, isn't it, really, to make sure we're targeting the right in the right places and all those sorts of things.
Yeah, it does. And customers are quite different creatures in that they change, and we don't always realise they change. So their
Yes.
habits change,
Right. Yes.
and the way they shop or research changes. So although we might think we know our customers, if that's from 2-3 years ago, it could well have moved on. So having a real look at what your customer thinks from the very beginning to way after they've finished working with you really helps you keep your customer offer fresh and the way you relate to them fresh. So I've been working for 3 years of consistently.
Wonderful.
So yeah,
Yeah.
3 years.
Well done. That's a great milestone, isn't it? You talked about your background being retail. So what inspired you to start your own business?
So what inspired me was opportunity. So I wanted a little bit more flexibility once my children came along.
Yeah.
And it wasn't long after I left my full-time role that some opportunities came along to work on some big projects. And I absolutely loved getting back into the detail and back into project management.
Oh,
So it
wonderful.
was opportunities that came my way,
Yeah.
really.
That's great. I heard on the radio this morning somebody saying when you make what feels like a really big decision and you're never quite sure if that's the right decision at the time, you know it is the right decision when opportunities then come along straight afterwards. And that sounds exactly like your experience, that you had to make the big decision, you wanted the more flexibility, and then the doors opened up to all these opportunities, and you really felt back at home again, which is
Yeah,
wonderful, isn't
yeah,
it? Yeah.
absolutely.
Um,
Absolutely, yes, yes. Yeah, so it's useful to talk to someone like me at all stages of their business. But I think if you've got a clear idea as to what the customer offer is and which elements are bringing you value, then that really helps. Retailers do things for two reasons. They're either selling something to make money, or they're selling something to build their brand story.
right.
And having small businesses think about their customer offer in the same way and challenging themselves with what I'm offering and what value is that bringing back to me at what costs can really make a difference, and it can help small businesses spend their time perhaps more wisely on delivering what it is that really helps their business grow.
Oh, how fabulous to have that, somebody like you to hone in on that clarity, because I think when you start a business, quite often you first of all got to become jack of all trades, but also you kind of want to try everything, but actually to be really clear on where you need to go is gold, isn't it, really? I mean, gives you a
Absolutely.
great start. Yeah.
Yeah, and sometimes the really good fun things you can spend a huge amount of time, but
Yeah.
when you look back you think actually that's not bringing me more customers in, or it's not bringing me huge income, and it's rebalancing and still giving you an element of that fun, but perhaps increasing some other areas of your business so that you've got balance with what you do.
Apart from making it to 3 years, which is a great milestone, what was your proudest moment from running your own business?
Okay, well, I'm going to be cheeky and give two. So
Oh,
for my own business, I spend a lot of time working on clients' web content, digital content.
Yeah.
But I've always had a web provider behind me who can help with technical questions.
Yes.
But last week I launched my own website and I built it all by myself in my own fair hands. So I'm quite proud that I've not only delivered the content, but I've delivered the whole thing. I'm proud of it.
Wonderful.
And, my work tends to be work on behalf of clients. So opening a retail shop that put the community at the heart of what they were doing and put the customer at the heart of what they were doing. And they had several reasons for the customer to come into store and experience lots of things. So opening that store was a real achievement and something I'm very proud of.
Oh, fabulous. Oh, and the list is endless, I'm sure. Is the future a bit more on the technical side, do you think, with your website skills that you've got now?
I think web content is definitely part of the future. But I wouldn't say I would be offering building websites for lots of people. I think the customer offer, helping retailers select products, helping small businesses really focus on what it is they're delivering, and the commercial value of that is where my heart is.
Well, thank you so much for your time, Kim. It's been lovely chatting to you and hearing about how you can help us, whether we're a small or larger business. So thank you very much indeed. Your contact details will pop up onto the screen, so anyone wishing to get in touch with you will have all those details available. So thank you very much again.
Thank you, Sarah. Thank you.